Welcome to the Mack Robinson College of Business at Georgia State University. We are thrilled that you have joined us for our webinar this afternoon. My name is Allison Jacobs, and I am the Associate Director of Graduate Admissions. My team and I will spend the next 45 minutes with you discussing the Robinson College of Business, our MS and MBA programs, and the admissions process. Please save your questions to the end of the webinar, where you will have an opportunity to type your question into the chat box and one of our team members will answer it. Before I get started, I would like to introduce our team of admissions professionals and students that will be delivering the webinar this afternoon. As I mentioned, my name is Allison Jacobs, and I am the Associate Director of Graduate Admissions. I work primarily with our international applicants. My colleague Felton Todd is also an admissions professional who works with students who live outside of the metro Atlanta area. Nicole is our communications guru and will be sending you emails regarding our application process, our programs, and answering any questions you may have. We also have two students with us today. Molin Wang is a Master of Professional Accountancy student, and Gaurav Ojha is one of our MS in Information Systems students. All five of us will be delivering the webinar for you this afternoon. So I would first like to start with telling you a little bit about the Robinson College of Business. We are actually celebrating our 100th anniversary this year. Of greater importance is our contemporary curriculum that is in keeping with the needs of today's highly competitive global business environment. We are proud to offer graduate and undergraduate programs that are among the finest in the nation. Our part-time MBA is ranked among the best by Bloomberg Business Week and U.S. News and World Report, and the Financial Times ranks our executive MBA among the world's premier programs. Our Computer Information Systems Department ranks number 8th in the nation, and our Risk Management and Insurance Department ranks 4th in the nation, according to U.S. News and World Report. The success of the Mack Robinson College of Business is due to several factors. One, our faculty members are among the best in the world. They are experts in their respective fields, consult with businesses worldwide, and are often quoted in the media. As the 5th largest business school in the U.S., with approximately 200 full-time faculty members, we are able to offer a wide variety of graduate and undergraduate courses while keeping class sizes very small. Our talented student body is one of the most diverse in the nation, hailing from more than 88 countries. Our location in the heart of Atlanta's vibrant downtown business district makes us minutes away from many of the nation's top companies, including Coca-Cola, Turner Broadcasting, Georgia Pacific, UPS, SunTrust Banks, and the Home Depot. Our 80,000 and growing alumni base holds positions in these companies and more, and your network will expand exponentially once you become a member of the Robinson College of Business family. I will now turn things over to Molin Wang, a student in our Master of Accountancy program, to discuss why he chose the Robinson College of Business to pursue his graduate studies.
Hey everyone, Robinson is a great school for many reasons. The first one is definitely the diverse student population. So you will be working and studying with a different background, people from different backgrounds, different working experiences, different age groups. And we also have a great student population here with different clubs and organizations such as Alpha, Beta Alpha Psi, and NABA. And second reason is definitely the great career coaching opportunity. We have a RCC, which will help you find a job. They also have resume workshop and very awesome recruiting events. And third reason is a great professional presence. Again, we have a SunTrust, Big Four, Coca-Cola, JP Morgan. They all recruit here every year. And lastly is the excellent community service opportunities. We recently have the Beta Alpha Psi group recently raised $90,000 to send 20 girls in Kenya to attend college.
Now Gaurav will talk a little bit about Atlanta, Georgia, and what it has to offer.
For those who are new to Atlanta, Atlanta in the state of Georgia is located on the east coast of the US, just north of Florida. It's the 9th largest city in the US, and it has a unique combination of a large city and affordability. It's very affordable. It has a busiest airport, and for those who gonna travel a lot, it'll be very cheap for you guys because the prices in Atlanta, even in airfare, is pretty cheap. It has great weather year round. It varies from time to time, but generally the weather is really great. The best thing about Atlanta is the transportation system, especially the subway system, which makes it easier for the students to move around to the classes or wherever they want to go, especially for international students who don't own a car. Atlanta is third in the nation for Fortune 500 company headquarters. Companies like CNN, UPS, Coke, Home Depot have their headquarters in here, and many other corporate giants have their offices as well. Talking about the cost of living here in Atlanta, if you live off campus, the price may vary from expenses may vary from $400 to $1,000, depending on where you live. If you live in the city, it'll be expensive and a little cheaper in the suburb areas. If you live on campus, which are Georgia state-owned hostels, the prices will range between 2,600 and to around 5,000 per semester, and you can always choose if you want to take a meal plan or not.
Now I'll talk a little bit about what the Robinson College of Business office offers to students with our services. We are the Graduate Recruiting and Student Services Office, where we are here to help you through the admissions process, any questions you may have through that. Once you decide to come here, how to proceed with that. And then also, once you have enrolled, we'll help you with advisement. We also have a career management center where we have individual career counseling, resume reviews, workshops, panel discussions. And one of the really great things that I think Allison touched on a little bit earlier was how we have the opportunity, because we are in the heart of downtown Atlanta, to work with some of our alumni who are willing to help our current students and mentor them throughout their process here at Robinson College of Business. And like Mullen said, our Robinson Career Connection posts jobs and internships for you throughout your time here. Now Felton will speak a little bit about our portfolio of programs that we offer here at Robinson.
Now, Robinson has a number of different programs that we do offer. Now, some of the ones that we are out is just such as our flexible MBA, Global Partners MBA, Professional MBA, Executive MBA, and our Specialized Masters. Just to go into a little bit more detail, our flexible MBA, we look for at least 1 year of full-time work experience. And with the flexible MBA, you're actually able to move at your own pace or your own leisure. For example, it takes a student average of 2.5 to 3 years to complete the MBA. And with our global partners are only full-time MBA program, which it actually takes 14 months. With our professional MBA, which what we call our lockstep MBA program, what you do within two years or exactly 6 semesters. With this professional MBA, with a professional MBA, our students are as far as more also our managers that we look for at least 4 years of full-time work experience. Our executive MBA, which you do in 17 months, you have to have at least 7 years of work experience with this program. And with the executive MBA, the MBA program typically takes place on Friday and Saturday, for more so on the weekend. So it doesn't as far as takes away as far as any work time as far as if you have to. And then with our specialized master, depending on the format that you're looking into, we have two different ones. We have a 1 year, and also we have a format that's done in a flexible format as well. Again, just like our flexible MBA, if you're doing a specialized master's in the flexible format, we give you up to 5 years to do the program itself. But in slides to come, I will actually talk more so about the difference between the 1 year specialized masters and also the flexible format specialized masters. Now, with our MBA, we offer 19 different concentrations. With our 19 different concentrations, we offer the most in the state of Georgia and the Southeast. Just picking out some that you see here on the slide is actuarial sciences, health administration, for information systems, and risk management are just some of the most popular ones that we have with our MBA with a concentration. So that means while you're doing your MBA, you can take a concentration or a focus within these particular areas, building more so upon the education that you receive with your MBA program of choice. Now, just keep in mind, once you tack on a concentration or two, that will extend out the time frame as far as it takes to complete. But again, I will say it always is best to recommend to do a concentration with your MBA program. Now, if you're wondering, or if you start out with your MBA program without doing the concentration, that's okay. You can actually add a concentration later on within your program of choice. Once you sit down with your academic advisor, you can speak with them as far as adding on a concentration. Now, our Global Partner MBA, and go into greater detail about this program. It's a full-time or only full-time MBA program, which you can do in 14 months. Within this program, you study on 4 different continents, receive 2 degrees. This is one of the best programs I've seen as far as around the nation. Now, you get a wide, diverse variety of student bodies. You get the experience as far as the different cultures, the different scenery, as far as around the world itself. With this program, again, is you have to what we call be proficient within the second language of your choice, not fluent but proficient. Within this, you'll actually be interviewed within the interview process as far as for this foreign language of choice. Again, you'll get to travel the world, receive a great education, and then indulge yourself into many different cultures around the world itself. Now for our specialized masters, we again, as I was speaking of earlier, we have 2 different formats: a 1 year and a flexible format. And I have Gaurav here. He's going to talk a little bit more about the 1 year experience, especially within information systems. And I'm going to let Gaurav go into greater detail about that.
I'm a current student in Information Systems Masters in the 1 year format. This is true for almost all the courses under the 1 year format. It has a 1 year course, so you can finish that. It's a fixed format. You cannot extend your studies more than 1 year. Uh, Especially the MSIS program, it's top ranked. It's ranked 8th in the country. So it's a great program. Uh, it has a cohort structure, so you start with a class and you end your program with the same class, and you'll be doing projects and assignments and individual and group assignments with the projects, and you'll be assigned teams within your cohort. In the tuition, it includes the books and all the ebooks that will cover up for your program. You don't have to worry about anything going out and buying any books or anything. You get an iPad along with your tuition fees, and on the class days you get dinner, snacks, and drinks. So it pretty much covers everything. The classes are in the Buckhead campus of Robinson College of Business, which has great parking facility, which is free to students under this program. And also, the Buckhead campus is equipped with high-tech facilities, almost everything that a high-tech classroom can consist of. The classes are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5:30 to 9:45 p.m. But it's you'll have pretty much work to do during the weekdays as well with all your assignments and projects. Talking about faculty, as Allison mentioned, we have top-notch faculty in Robinson College of Business, and that's true for MSR in information systems as well. We have ex-CIOs, we have researchers, we have great professors who have years and years of experience. We have professors who have been employees of US Department of Defense. So they not only give you excellent education and knowledge, but also can share live experiences with you guys. It also has an internship, which is a mandatory internship or a field study in the second semester. You can work in a company or you can work inside the campus and with your department. The main aim is to give you a hands-on experience with what you're going to do after you graduate from this program. And it has a great set of courses like project management, forensics, software quality management, software requirements, database, information systems. All these courses, these are very, very hot right now in the market. So it's pretty important from the jobs perspective. Now I'll switch over to Mullen, who'll talk about flexible programs and his program in which he's studying currently.
Hey everyone, I'm currently in the Flexible Master of Professional Accountancy program. Like the name, it's very flexible. So you have classes in the afternoon and evening, which means you can hold an internship or a job during the day. And also, it's very flexible in terms of scheduling. Uh, Georgia State offers classes throughout the year, so spring semester, fall semester, and summer semester. You can take whichever classes in the semester you desire. Um, the classes are also very diverse. You have people from different working experiences, different backgrounds. So the class lecture, the discussion is very interesting, and you'll definitely learn a lot. In terms of the curriculum, for the accounting program, it's very there's audit class, taxation, and information systems. So you'll get a very comprehensive accounting knowledge by coming through Georgia State accounting program. Lastly, the faculty here again is it's very top notch. We have professors who are ex-partners, CFOs, CEOs from different firms and Fortune 500 companies. They are here to teach students, and they'll share their experiences with all of us. So it's very valuable.
Thank you, Molan. Now, we also have some other programs that, if you have the interest in as well, are what we call joint degree programs. Robinson College of Business at Georgia State University offer 5 different options. Some of our most popular options are the MBA MHA program, MBA JD, or MBA MHA JD. Now, with these joint degree programs, they can begin at different times of the semester or the year. So keep in mind, or definitely keep in mind the different requirements and also the different deadlines as far as when applying to these particular programs. Now, if you want more information as far as the curriculum, as far as for the MBA, MHA, or the other joint degree programs that I have spoken of, please feel free to visit our website to get the more details as far as application requirements and also GMAT, GRE, or LSAT scores if you're particularly looking to do a joint degree program itself. Now, program location. Now, for our downtown facility located right in the heart of Georgia, heart of Atlanta, Georgia, the flexible MBA and specialized masters are held. The courses are held in the late afternoon to early evening from the hours of 4:30 to 7 and then 7:15 to 9:45. Again, with the flexible MBA and also the flexible format for specialized masters, you can take classes between Monday and also Thursday, between the week of Monday through Thursday. So just keep in mind, as Molin was saying, his courses are on flexible schedule. You can move at your own pace and basically the days that you attend courses or classes. And definitely as far as the accessibility, as far as they're right around the way, such as MARTA and different transportation systems that are available. Now, for our Buckhead facility, that's located just 5 miles north of the downtown campus. Majority of our one-year specialized masters, global partners, and also professional MBA courses are held there. But again, it's very accessible as far as from the MARTA, and also parking is actually available to our students. As such, with the cohort-based programs or things as far as the one-year specialized masters, the parking is included with parking at the Buckhead location. Then we have our Alpharetta Center, located 30 miles north of the downtown facility. Such courses or programs that are held there are the Executive MS, MIT, and also PMBA courses. Again, all the locations are right there with one another. Depending on the area of choice, you don't have to worry as far as parking or things of that nature. Just keep in mind, we have a number of different programs and also different locations that can fit your time and also needs.
So now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the admissions process. So hopefully by now you're thinking, how do I apply to these programs? So let me tell you a little bit about that. So there's a couple components, but first you need to start an application online. You can find our application on our website. And after you've started your application, you will need to submit either your GMAT or GRE scores. We accept both of them. We need your past academic work experience. So this includes transcripts from all of your previous undergraduate or graduate work. And we also will be requiring that you submit your resume with all of your previous work experience on it. And then from there, any letters of recommendation that you would like to submit as well. We accept up to 3 letters of recommendation, and for our specialized master's programs, we need at least 1. So now let's talk about our averages. Our average GMAT score is a 612. Our average GRE score typically runs around a 306. We try to get above a 150 on both the quantitative and verbal side. Now, keep in mind, this is our averages across the business school in the graduate programs. So it may vary from program to program. It may be higher, maybe a little bit lower, but just keep that in mind as you're looking at these. Our GPA average is about a 3.43, and our work experience typically spans about 5 years. So if you're an international applicant, something to keep in mind is that you'll have to do a couple extra steps. For example, we require that you take the TOEFL or the IELTS. And in that case, there are a few exceptions. That means that if you're a U.S. naturalized citizen or have conferred a degree within the United States, you can be exempt from the programs. If you want to see a list of the countries and on our website, you can find that and see if you're exempt from that. We also sometimes will need your academic credentials evaluated. What we typically suggest though with this is that you submit your transcripts to us as is, and then if we need them evaluated by one of the third-party companies, Joseph Sulaney Educational Credential Evaluators or WES, we will let you know. So please keep that in mind as you're going through the application process. And then once you've been accepted, you'll have to go through the I-20 process, and typically you'll have to submit documents showing your financial abilities. Here you can see just our deadlines. We have our deadline for the fall, February 1st, domestic, May 1st, and in the spring, April 1st for international, and for the spring, October 15th, domestic, and you can see our summer deadlines on there as well. Just to talk a little bit about tuition and fees. So for our flex programs, we typically have an in-state, out-of-state tuition requirements. And then for our one-year specialized masters, it's a little bit different. It is a flat rate, depending on which program you're doing of the 1 years. And as we talked about a little bit earlier, that cost includes all of the things that you see below. And if you just take a look at a couple of the prices there, something to keep in mind, there's a $50 application fee and a $250 program deposit should you decide to enroll. And also keep in mind that sometimes health insurance coverage may apply to you. So how do you finance your graduate degree? We have a lot of different options. Something to keep in mind is your corporate sponsorship. If you're currently working and you want to come get your master's degree, something to keep in mind is maybe talking to your human resources about possibly getting that compensated. That's something that you'll have to check with specifically with your company, but keep that in mind as an option. We also have scholarships. If you want to learn a little bit more about that, there's our website right there. If you want to go check it out. We also have graduate research assistant positions that can cover a full or half tuition waiver, and then also has a monthly stipend. And this is something that we have both merit GRA positions as well as GRA positions that you can apply for. This is something that you cannot apply for or be given until you've been accepted to the program. So please keep that in mind that if you want to apply for one of these positions, you have to be accepted first. And if you are within the United States, you also are eligible for educational loans. You can do federal direct loans through filling out your FAFSA forms, and then a Grad Plus loans, which does a soft credit history check. So please keep that in mind as you're going through that process. We also you can check into private loans. Please make sure you ask for educational loan interest rates. They typically tend to be a little bit lower. So that concludes our presentation today. Here is our information. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us. We are on our emails all the time. Please feel free to give us a call. We're here to help you guys. So now what I'd like to do is open the floor up for questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to type them in the chat box. What we will do is I will read them aloud and then we'll have somebody answer them.